Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. I think recently I've been calling it The Sins of the Fathers, but there's no first "the" in it, it's just Sins of the Fathers. So that's embarrassing. Anyway, last time we spoke with Madame Casino, and she had some interesting things to tell us about the real Voodoo Queen and the secret town floor that the Voodoo people have in the city. So we're done with her.
Gabriel cannot open the...
Oh. Let's get out of here.
Madame, I must be gone.
Of course, Father. I know how busy you must be tending your flock.
Alright, now let's,
I'm not going back on the street looking like this.
You can't just undo hair gel like that, man. I hate hair gel. The stuff like... I don't know, you can always feel it on your head and it just never goes away. Alright, anyway. We've been talking a lot about animal masks, and those seem to be involved in voodoo rituals. If we perhaps are getting the idea to infiltrate this conclave, I mean, we got a mold of the bracelet, which is kind of the key item to get in. We'd also want to hide our identity, and I want to put this on animal mask. This is the Dixieland drugstore.
Hi.
Let's see if we can buy the animal mask.
To get the mask, Gabriel would have to buy it.
Well, let's talk to him about buying it then.
Can I ask you just a few more questions? Whatever, man.
Don't gotta be snarky with me. Let's actually, there's a few new things we can ask him about. Like, I don't think we were able to ask him about Marie Laveau
Have you ever
before.
heard of Marie Laveau?
Marie, she's somebody from the old days. One of those folk tales. All the tourists eat it up and on.
But yeah, from what we heard, she was more of a distraction from the real Voodoo Queen.
Can you tell me anything about a secret voodoo hound fool?
Very subtle, Gabriel.
Why, there's no such thing. Not around here.
I like your tone of voice.
Do you know anything about Veves?
No, sir.
Okay, well, what we want to learn about is animal masks, specifically his.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Like the ones in the voodoo rituals they do for the tourists?
Right.
I used to sell a few as souvenirs. The only one left is Willy Jr. over there. The old crocodile. Well, he's sort of a mascot now, him.
Well, I would like to buy Willy Jr. That sounds dirty.
About Willie Jr., would you be willing to let him go?
Maybe. For $100.
$100? You've got to be kidding.
Me and Willie Jr. very close now. I could park with him for less.
Oh, shoot. Well, we need $100 to get Willy Jr. But we don't have $100. And sadly, there's only one way for us to get it. Remember, somebody offered us money earlier in the game for that painting. Well, we need to wait for him to come back to offer us money again, and this time we really don't have any choice but to sell the freaking painting. The awesome painting! I like the painting.
Phew, it's humid out there. Made it back, though.
Oh, joy.
I just love that back and forth. It gets me every time. Anyway, you just kind of have to stand around for a bit. Here we go.
Hey, kids.
Huh?
Bruno.
Gabe, pet. I just popped in to see if you're desperate enough to sell me that painting.
Well, we're gonna have to ask him.
How much would you give me for it, Bruno?
Gabriel, don't you dare sell your father's painting.
Stay out of this, Grace.
Ooh, you're serious? You'll let me have it?
Yeah, I'll let you have it, all right. How much for the painting?
Well, I could give you 100. That's all I can let go at the moment, you know. My fares are so tied up.
That's convenient.
Gabriel, $100 for your father's painting?
Grace, let me deal with this.
Yeah, well, we have to.
Fine, it's yours.
Gabriel!
Here's the 100.
Why does he want that painting
You
so
better
bad?
take good care of this, Bruno. This is not just another of your hip art pieces, you know.
Really? Well, I fully intend to make the most of its display, though not for your sake, I'm sure. At least in my shop, there'll be a chance of someone actually seeing it.
Well, shut your mouth,
Believe
Bruno.
I actually got it. Just wait until I show Sid.
I don't believe you!
It's just a painting, Grace. There are things I have to do.
Jeez, Grace, calm down. Well, we have the $100.
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Uh-huh.
So let's go back.
Hi.
And let's give the $100. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
$100 in cash. That's the most money Gabriel had in his pockets in 2 years.
Jeez. Well,
I have $100. You still want to sell that crocodile mask?
That's $100, sure enough. The mask, it's yours, sir.
yay! Probably gouging us a bit, but, well, it doesn't look like it's made from a real crocodile head, so maybe it's actually worth it. I could have just gotten it myself.
There you go. Careful it don't bite you now.
Yeah, thanks.
Don't you go forgetting your lagniappe. A free bottle of Master Gambling Oil.
Oh,
The sign said I could get Lady Luck oil instead.
Well, I wasn't thinking a man as young as you would be needing that kind of remedying. But if you having problems with your...
Oh, that's all right. Believe me, I don't need it. I'll just stick with this. Thanks, anyway.
Of course, it ain't none of my business if you do need it.
I don't need it.
Of course you don't.
good times. Alright, we're done here. Now, where haven't we been yet? We have not yet actually been to the Napoleon House. Let's see what the Napoleon House has to offer us. A drink, apparently. Hey, it's that drummer guy again.
A street drummer has found a spot outside the Napoleon House.
Alright.
Gabriel and the bartender are old pals. His name is Stonewall King, and he knows everybody round here.
Wait, this music. Oh my gosh. They in the last Ben Jordan game.
You're a sore loser, Sam.
I didn't say in the last Ben Jordan game, I believe they used this music in the tavern. Or they used it somewhere in Ben Jordan. I'm trying to... I guess it's not that important, but I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Oh, they stole it from Gabriel Knight. They did get some of their influence from Gabriel Knight, to be fair enough.
A young man is deep into conversation with his girlfriend and feeling no pain.
Anyway, I just kept thinking, you know, there's no reason to go to the Napoleon House, so why is it always on the map? There's like no one leads us here, but I guess since Gabriel comes here often enough to get drunk, then that's reason enough. If we're playing as Gabriel.
That tabletop has an inlaid chessboard.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
A man in a loud tie stares morosely at a chessboard. An unhappy-looking man explores the dangers of drinking alone.
Alright, let's talk to Sam. Wait.
Hi, how's it going?
It's been worse.
Okay, is this Sam or was another guy Sam? Oh well.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
Look how dapper he is.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? I don't believe in it myself. I invented a drink once called Laveau's Tomb, but it wasn't very popular. Some people do believe, though. Even some of our regulars here at Napoleon House.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
It's all over the papers. Some kind of serial killings.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I'm no expert. You might want to talk to someone who believes in it.
I thought you were going to direct us to someone.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Greatest city in the world. I'd never want to live anywhere else.
All right.
Do you know anything about snakes?
What about them?
Oh, just anything.
Man, you ask the weirdest questions. I don't know anything about snakes.
Well, okay.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
All I know is it's some kind of voodoo holiday.
I doubt Mr. Bartender here really has anything useful to say, but he will in a little bit.
Does the phrase
not about voodoo.
Gabriel sans corps mean anything to you?
You know what goes in it?
I don't think it's a drink.
Oh, then I probably don't know anything about it.
Have you ever heard of Marie Laveau?
Sure. She's kind of the patron saint of voodoo in New Orleans. Don't know too much about her, but tourists sure get off on all that stuff.
Okay.
Can you tell me anything about a secret voodoo hound fool?
Are you kidding? Around here? Hope they aren't serving drinks.
Well, if they are, I don't think anyone in his right mind would want one. Do you know anything about animal masks?
Come Mardi Gras, you see all kinds of masks in here.
Do you know anything about Vives?
Never heard of it.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
Never heard of
He
it.
probably knows a lot about Jägermeister.
Tell me about yourself.
A good bartender listens to other people's life stories without telling his own.
Okay. So he's not going to tell us about himself.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
This crowd, the ones you see, are mostly regulars. That guy and girl in the corner come here a lot. When they're not fighting, they're all over each other. In other words, they're in love.
Or just horny.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
See those old guys at the chess table? That's Sam and Marcus.
Okay, Sam's another guy.
They played every day for 20 years. Sam, the one with the purple jacket, he's lost every one of those games.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not that he's a bad player. I've seen him beat guys twice as good as Marcus. But Marcus has Sam so psyched out, he loses his nerve every time. By the way, Sam, the chess player, he's into that voodoo stuff. He's always talking about spells and gree-gree and stuff.
Really? Thanks.
Yay, so he'll be useful to talk to. Anyone else?
What can you tell me about
I'd call you a regular, Gabe. And one of our local writer celebrities, too. Been coming in here, what, 10 years now?
Don't remind me.
How old are you,
We're
Gabriel?
still waiting for that bestseller.
Don't hold your breath.
If you're doing it legally, you'd have to be at least 31. Jeez, I thought you were younger.
What can you
That's about all I can say about this crowd.
Alright.
tell me about the street musicians around here?
Yeah, there's drummers.
I like music as much as the next guy, but they get pretty monotonous sometimes, you know? Like that drummer right outside. They say there's been a drummer outside Napoleon House since the day it opened. I like drums, but this character really gets on my nerves.
Okay, so...
It sounds like the same thing over and over. I just want to say, enough already.
Sounds like my life.
It's always a different guy from the one outside the museum, but... Geez, that's do they even ask for money, or they just sit there and drum?
So what has Sam told you about voodoo?
Well, about 50 years ago, Sam was too shy to talk to this pretty girl he was in love with. He went to a voodooine and had her make him a love charm. It was a little box that he had to bury under the girl's front porch. He buried the pouch, and the next day he went up and talked to the girl, and sure enough, she didn't reject him. Now she's his wife. Poor guy.
That kind of sounds like a self-fulfilling prophecy right there. Anything else?
So what has Sam told you about voodoo?
That's about all I can remember.
Alright, well we should probably talk to Sam. I believe he's the one right here.
A man in a loud...
Okay.
Nothing like a good game of chess, huh?
Yeah, well, this isn't a good game. This is torture.
Oh well, have fun.
It sounds very Jewish.
Excuse me, I hate to interrupt your game, but could I ask you a few questions?
What game? This isn't a game. It's a slaughter.
He's right, you know, so let me die in peace, would you?
Ah. Well, we do have something that he might like.
The small bottle is labeled Master Gambling Oil.
I mean, chess really isn't gambling, but it might help, since he believes so much in voodoo.
Got a second, Sam? It's about your game.
I don't have a game. That's my problem. Don't you touch those chess pieces while I'm gone, you bastard.
I ain't never needed to cheat yet, you loser.
Thought you might be interested in this gambling oil.
Let me see that. Master Gambling Oil. What's it for?
I make a good salad dressing, I'll just say.
This is a powerful voodoo oil.
Ah, go on. Really?
This voodoo oil could make a nun get lucky.
Really? You think it really works, huh?
I'd stake my reputation as a novelist on it.
Course, using voodoo might not be fair.
Oh, come on.
Don't you ever wonder why Marcus wins every time?
Marcus? Using voodoo? That old bastard.
Pitiful, isn't it?
Let me see that bottle. Oh, this looks authentic.
Oh, it is.
If I could really beat that bastard. Stonewall, give me a Pim's cup, would you?
Coming up, Sam.
Dude,
How much you think I'd have put in here?
Careful. You don't want to overdo it. Too much luck can be dangerous.
you drink it?
What? There's no such thing as too much. Now stand back.
Drinking something labeled oil just doesn't...
Come on
Ugh.
already. I'm ready to checkmate.
We'll see about that, Mr. Schmutty Big Mouth. Checkmate! Checkmate, you bastard!
Son of a bitch.
20 years I've been waiting to say that. Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate!
You are the biggest butthead Sam Singleton that I ever met.
Checkmate!
You can just put this chessboard where the sun don't shine.
Jeez, a sore loser.
Hallelujah! I did it! Yippee!
Nice game.
Nice game. Hell, I was brilliant! Course, I gotta give some of the credit to that oil of yours. I've been losing to that guy for 20 years. If you ever need a favor, you come to Sam, you hear?
Will do.
Okay, well what could he possibly do for us?
Can I ask you some questions now?
Look, I'd be glad to help you out, but I've been stuck in this spot too long to know much about anything.
Really?
So, how do you feel now?
Couldn't be better.
Well, I don't know how he's supposed to know this. I figured he would mention it by now, but he is also a goldsmith. Hey, what is this? Oh, okay. But he is a goldsmith. Well, of course, in Final Fantasy 14, I'm a level 50 goldsmith. I could craft this myself. No, that doesn't apply to this. But he's a goldsmith, and he can craft us from this mold, something from this mold.
Could you do anything with this?
Maybe because he's Jewish, you have to
What is
assume.
A clay mold? Well, I am a jeweler, you
Oh,
know.
he's a jeweler, sorry.
And I owe you one. Would you like me to cast this for you?
If you can.
You got it, pal. Actually, it'll be a pleasure to get my tools out. First time in years. I've been too busy playing that goddamn game. I'll have the bracelet tomorrow. Meet me here.
Great, thanks.
Alright. So we'll have a bracelet that'll let us into the secret voodoo hound floor. Now, if only we knew where it was. Alright, so let's now go to Jackson Square, see what's going up, what else is going on there in day 3. And I believe if we can never get there. Oh, it worked well that time. We want to head up here. I don't want to save here. It's not like you can lose, but there's something you need to do real quick, and I don't want to miss it. This is actually the first time I've had to actually do another save. You can die in this game, we just haven't run into any dying opportunities yet.
Come on, boys. Hoopla.
Oh, right here. It looked like she had a snake around her neck. Okay, so you need to put the hand icon on her.
Not a bad idea.
Ooh, baby, I love the way you move.
Madame Lorelei winks knowingly at Gabriel and twitches her hip.
Yep, she wants me.
So she wraps some sort of cloth around our neck with another.
Thanks, boys.
Sound like they were kind of playing a weird voodoo version of the Gabriel Knight theme. Anyway, she dropped this. Let's take a look at it.
The veil belongs to the fortune teller. It's covered with shiny, iridescent sequins.
But if we look at it under the magnifying glass...
Gabriel examines the veil with a magnifying glass.
Oh, you didn't get a chance to look at it, but it'll talk about how she has a snake with her.
That sequin looks a little strange. Why, it's a snake scale.
Haha! Let's see if we can't
The fortune.
get that. So let's use our tweezers.
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to remove the snake scale from the veil.
And we need to look at that under the magnifying glass. I believe is it this one?
Gabriel magnifies the
Oh, that's the
scale.
one in the lake.
The iridescent.
That's the one we're trying to match up.
Gabriel magnifies the scale from the fortune teller. The iridescent scale is hued olive green. It doesn't seem to match the scale from Lake Pontchartrain.
Well, then that was a useless endeavor, but we got points for it. We're just narrowing it down, I guess.
Madame Lorelei, the fortune teller, is garbed in a belly dancer's outfit and wears a boa around her neck. A real boa.
So it wasn't a boa that was at the lake, and I believe it was a constrictor. No, wait, no. What was the kind of snake that Madame Moonbeam had? Well, it wasn't that one either. Well, let's return her thingamabobber.
I think this veil belongs to you.
Huh, my veil. I'm always losing those things. You have no idea. Well, darling, you're such a sweetie to return a lady's delicates, and so handsome as well.
Well,
And since you have such a clear interest in fortune-telling, let me see your hands. They look so strong. Perhaps they will make both our fortunes clear, no?
I wish something would.
Strong. Yes, and yet so delicate and flexible.
You don't know the half.
Oh, good. I see a mysterious woman in your immediate future.
Madame Lorelei winks at Gabriel knowingly.
She is a dangerous one, dark and beautiful. Ah, I see the road of your life forking. And very soon.
The blood drains from Madame Lorelei's face in an instant. Sweat beads on her upper lip.
Are you okay?
What the?
Oh God! Beware! Beware!
What just happened? I'm not... What
is it about me lately?
I'm not sure if that was like an actual audio problem or is supposed to do that. Well, that was unfortunate, but hey, we've gotten a bit more accomplished today. We're a little bit further to getting our answers. But, well, what else is there left to do? How are we going to find that secret voodoo hand for? Let us continue this investigation next time on Let's Play Gabriel Knight, The Sins of the Fathers. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.